do it and add the bit where it's like the rumors bit.
The rumors bit, okay. And before.
Yeah. Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. We hope you had a beautiful weekend. And our top stories for you today are the UAE condemns the deadly attack at a Filipino festival in Vancouver.
And a 17-year-old Indian student passes away after a fall.
We're going to talk about one of the first cafes in Dubai run fully by people of determination.
And an influencer's free fuel giveaway causes chaos.
In today's rapid weather report, it's mostly sunny with temperatures ranging from 29 to 42 degrees. That's the highest we've seen. The Met Office is forecasting a slight and gradual increase in temperature from today. This might just be the turn to summer that we've all been bracing ourselves
I'm in denial.
for.
I am in denial.
It's here.
No, it's not here.
I was waiting for the storm.
It didn't happen.
I was waiting for the rains.
Thank God it didn't happen.
But it feels like it's
Slowly. This weekend was so hot.
It was really hot.
It was extremely hot. I was really sad. And I was forcing myself to sit outside.
To acclimatise, to stay.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm lying to myself. The weather is so nice.
It's still manageable.
It's manageable, like bearable.
Like getting to the car and like an early morning coffee outside.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You can have like iced coffee in the evening. I think it's bearable.
And the evenings are fine.
Yeah, you have two more weeks, I'd say.
Let's just hope that this is just one of those pops and then it comes down again.
Because this is what happened last week.
Exactly. And this happened like 2 weeks ago. We're like, summer's here, and it wasn't. So we're panic stating everyone.
No, I think we need to say goodbye and farewell.
We'll do like a Safa goodbye to her Lamborghini. We'll do a goodbye to Dubai winter. We'll get all our coats and just...
Especially because this year was so cold and it was so good.
I didn't like the cold actually, but that's just my own thing. Good morning to Kelly and Kian, who is our first commenter of the day. He said love, which is a nice...
Sending love to you as well.
Appreciate that sweet comment. Particularly when we have some tragic stories this morning that we're going to jump right into. The UAE condemns the deadly attack at a Filipino festival in Vancouver. The attack was a car ramming attack that took place during a festival in the Filipino community in Vancouver, Canada, which resulted in the death and injuries to a number of innocent people.
In a statement, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs affirmed that UAE expresses its strong condemnation of these criminal attacks and its permanent rejection of all forms of violence targeting innocent people aimed at undermining security and stability.
The ministry expressed its solidarity with the government and people of Canada and the government of people of the Philippines over this deplorable attack, as well as its wishes for a speedy recovery for all injured. This is so sad. People are enjoying themselves, celebrating their community. It was the Lapu Lapu Day Festival, which is a vibrant celebration of Filipino heritage, honouring a 16th century chieftain and a 30-year-old man in Vancouver. He drove his black Audi SUV, killing 11 people and dozens more as they were celebrating their heritage. It's so sad, and our heart goes out to
families and friends and the victims of this.
It's just deplorable.
There was just innocent people that were celebrating something that has to do with their heritage and their culture. So it's completely unprovoked. And no terrorist attack is provoked 100%, but what goes through their mind to commit such a violent attack, especially when someone is celebrating their own culture?
That's a whole other question of things that we can never understand.
We can never understand. I hope those victims get the justice that they deserve.
Agreed on that for sure. Let's jump into another story, a tragic story that broke in Abu Dhabi this weekend.
A 17-year-old Indian student passes away after a fall. So a heartbreaking incident has shaken the Abu Dhabi community. A 17-year-old Indian student, Alex Benoy, sadly lost his life after falling from his third-floor bedroom in the tourist club area on Thursday.
His family are devastated, as you can imagine. They have said they are unsure as to how the fall happened. The building's watchman alerted the family at about 3:30, and Alex was rushed to a hospital with serious injuries at that time.
Despite efforts, he tragically passed away a few hours later. Alex, a student of Abu Dhabi Indian School and originally from Totora in Kerala's district, was waiting his grade 12 CBSE exam results.
He had even secured provisional admission to a college in India, ready to embark on his promising future. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family during this unimaginable time.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, exactly.
His brother shared a comment, and I think it's really important to inform everyone. It stresses on the fact that you need to avoid any assumptions. So I'm just going to read it out. He says, I quote his brother, "It's really painful for us as a family to see so many assumptions being made. Alex was full of life, full of plans. He had just gotten admission in India and was exploring studying abroad. He even think about taking a gap year to follow his dreams of directing short films. We are heartbroken beyond words, and seeing speculations during this time makes it even harder. Please remember that you don't know the full story. We would appreciate your kindness and prayers instead of rumors. Thank you so much."
Heart goes out to him. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah.
So sad. Can't even imagine what the family's going through. So rest in peace to Alex, and we hope the family get the calm time to grieve that they truly deserve.
May he rest in peace.
Let's jump in to our next story. We're talking about the first cafe in Dubai run fully by people of determination. There's a cafe in Dubai making a real difference. It's called Cafe 21. It's at Al Ghurair Centre if you want to go and support. And it's the UAE's, one of the UAE's first ever cafes run entirely by people of determination. We know that there have been similar pop-ups before, but this seems to be the first in situ one. And many residents with Down syndrome are going to be making your coffees and serving freshly baked goods, ensuring opportunities for people of determination.
It's so wonderful to see local businesses taking real steps to encourage inclusion and open more doors for everyone.
You'll find it on the second floor of Al Ghurair Centre. So worth it to go and visit, show your support. I think the more businesses that open up and offer opportunities for people of determination, the better. I'm not sure who this is run by, but it's an amazing initiative.
And I think it's just going to become more and more normal for people to employ people of determination instead of just calling it being inclusive. It's just going to be as part of the norm in the future. Right now, because we're not used to that kind of service, but I'm sure in the near future, this is just going to be the norm, and we're not going to be calling it inclusive or exclusive.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Let's go and support Cafe 21 in Al Ghurair Centre. It's been a while since I've been down there, Al Riga. But you'll find it on the second floor if you want to go and check it out. 8:37 on this Monday morning. Let's take a quick break to shout out the Lovin Dubai Show podcast, your go-to for the biggest stories, real talk, and top guests across the UAE, because this show is a podcast. And you can listen anytime, anywhere. So if you miss the 8:30 show, you can hit the follow button wherever you listen to your podcast, and you'll never miss an episode.
We have an interesting story, and I think it sparked a lot of debate. An influencer's free fuel giveaway causes chaos. So an Emirati influencer caused a stir across the border after offering to pay 3,000 Omani riyals, which is about 30,000 dirhams, to cover petrol costs for fans at a local station.
I wonder if this was planned. While the gesture is unbelievably generous, what happened next, you might have expected. It led to unexpected chaos. Huge traffic jams formed as crowds rushed to get their free fuel.
Eventually, it forced police to intervene to restore order. The incident quickly went viral.
This is the guy? What's his name?
100% it went viral. His name was not mentioned.
No.
But do you think it was all his fans? Or do you think people heard free petrol and just came running and rushing and driving through the local petrol station?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it feels like a Mr. Beast thing to me. Like giving back to the community in the surrounding area. His fans, fine, but then obviously more people in, like, you know what's funny is when people start queuing, more people just queue. They probably don't even know where they're... Maybe not for petrol, but... so this is the video. He's got like wads of cash and he's going
30,000 dirhams. Do you know those trends where people, if you go to a fast food chain, like drive-through fast food chains, like I'll pay for the car behind me.
Love that.
And the other car will pay for the car. Did this happen?
I think he just gave how much? So at 30,000 dirham, how many cars?
How many cars? 30,000 dirhams petrol. Okay, let's say each car...
I'm going to grok it, and then you do it in your head, and let's see.
Okay, can I use a calculator?
Okay.
Okay,
on Grok, which is my favorite chat AI bot.
I'll say for every car, it was around 170 dirhams.
If I spend 30,000 on petrol, we're going to go Super 98. We're assuming they're...
Super 98, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many cars would I fill? How many cars? If anyone watching, by the way, we've got the comments open on Instagram. Fast math, 30,000 dirhams.
Okay.
How many cars approximately? Because obviously there's bigger cars, there's smaller cars with high fuel capacity, low fuel capacity.
I'd say 185 cars.
Oh my God. That was unbelievable.
Was it good?
Well, according, because it's very based, but Grok is saying 195.
195?
Yeah. How
No way.
Well, I guess 30,000 divided by, oh wait, maybe you did 30,000 divided by like 190.
I did. I
170?
assumed it's like 170 dirhams per car.
Oh, okay. That's not
Okay.
that.
It might be, by the way, it might be less, by the way, in Oman. Like, it might be less.
I love how I'm so impressed by like, I'm like, "Wow."
Division.
It took Rock I got 6 steps because you have to determine the price, convert the budgets to liters, estimate average fuel tank capacity, calculate the number of cars filled, consider a range of tank capacity. So some don't all need full.
Stop over-explaining, Grog. Just give us the
And
number.
then Gronk is funny. And then you get your final answer.
Listen, I'm assuming, let's say, I think maybe 150 per car.
Yeah.
So that's around 200 cars.
Okay.
Around 200 cars. Can you imagine 200 cars at one petrol
One
station?
petrol station?
I would die.
Is that the best way to say thank you to your fans? If you want to say thank you to your fans,
If I want to say thank you to my fans, what would I do? I think I would give them some. But if you have a lot of fans, you can't give each and every one of them a personal gift.
No,
it has to
you
be
can't.
something that can be collective. If you have a lot of fans. Oh my God! When you put it out there now, it makes sense.
And then you think about like, what do your fans actually want?
It depends. Maybe if I am, let's say, I'm a fashion influencer,
Right.
then if I have to do a giveaway at clothing giveaways.
They get so much
Yes,
stuff. Influencers. You see, they have boxes of Have you ever seen, there's one influencer, she came back from a holiday and she was like, look at my door, ha ha ha. Oh my
Oh my God,
gosh.
give it to me. If you don't know what to do with it, I know what to do with
And
it.
and you see things, Lovin Dubai, we have a large following, so sometimes we don't accept a lot of gifts, but sometimes things come through the door and you're
Yeah.
thinking, this could be better used somewhere else.
Yeah, it can be used somewhere else,
If
yeah.
I was getting so much stuff through the door, it would be giveaway. I say that as though I'm on my moral high ground, but I think you get so much beauty stuff, giveaways.
What would you give out?
The stuff that comes in, because you
So
get so
if-
much. You don't need like more than one eyeliner at a time. You don't need
True.
more than 3
What
perfumes
if you
on the
didn't
go.
have giveaways to spare? How would you gift your fans?
Oh, they probably don't want to meet because they've got nothing in common.
A trip, maybe?
Yeah, I mean that would be a giveaway though.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Stuff.
I can't think of other than giveaways. Like what else? Like I mean, like tickets. I don't know.
Tickets, maybe.
Something that like they actually get value for. So maybe
Maybe petrol is a good idea.
petrol is actually like, what do people need? They need phones. They need credit.
Those are necessities.
This is a life necessity. I think this is genius because he's probably not he could be
If
a
you
beauty
think about
influencer.
it,
He
that's
doesn't-
actually a really good idea.
that's a really nice thing. Like fuel.
For
Yes.
a whole 10 days.
An insurance package for a year would be nice.
Right. That's so true. Paying the hospital bill. Paying
Someone-
education, schooling.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would pay someone such a gift, but I'm not rich, but if I was. And if I happens.
Yeah.
Someone's saying massa. Yeah, but massa.
That's it, massa.
I'm a fan. So what would you give your fans?
I would give you the pleasure of my time. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh,
I would
nice.
I would give my fans, I think, if I had money to spare, I would, if they come to me with like, okay, can you give me, I need a little bit of help to pay the rent this month, or I need a little bit of help.
You're going to get so many messages.
I don't have that kind of money, I'm just saying, I can barely afford myself.
It must be very hard for people who are because they probably get a lot of requests like that all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I remember Nicki Minaj helped pay for someone's education.
It's really difficult. Our
Yeah.
platform gets requests asking for help sometimes, and it's
Yeah.
a difficult thing to manage. But I think what you're getting at it's really like what's valuable to people.
What's valuable? By the way, if you think about it, at first I was like, oh my God, that's chaotic. But now running it through my mind, that's actually a really good idea.
It's a really nice idea. He probably could have managed it better. He probably, you don't need to, because the video is obviously getting a lot of attention. If you really want to help people, you probably would have done it in a different way where it's like, I don't know. I think it's a good deed. Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
Bravo on you, really. Well done.
Well met. Okay, it's 8:45. It was a quick show today. The beginning of the week. What a weekend we had, by the way. Before we end the show, off limits in Abu Dhabi. Absolute phenomenal.
I saw a lot of videos and
event.
I saw a lot of videos of that event and it looked great. Well done to the organizers, really.
Yes.
I didn't go. And I was like, no, I'm not a big fan of Ed Sheeran, but I got major FOMO.
Yeah, same.
It looked so good.
The lights, the sound.
The setup.
The setup.
It was so
the double stages, trying to figure out which act to go to.
Yeah.
And just Ed Sheeran for more than 90 minutes.
He was so good, by the way. The performance was amazing.
I wonder where Ed Sheeran is right now.
Please tell me he didn't leave the country.
Has he posted?
Let's see. I love watching those celebrities to see if they posted anything. Like that's what I did with Coldplay. I was obsessed with their Instagram.
Yeah, and One Republic will definitely post. Whenever they come to town, they come to like Ravi's and stuff. Like they do pretty cool.
Oh no, he just posted congratulations.
To who? On his stories?
Yeah.
Time 100, 2 days ago. No, that's not the. Okay, Ed
But
Sheeran's
as usual,
he always posts.
But as usual, the performance was amazing, outstanding.
Not possible. Sorry, we're getting a message from our PCO room. We're just summarising all of the big things that's happened this weekend, which is an extra onto our show. But that does bring us to the end of the show today.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Masa. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye bye.